Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome back to another session of BCMA Basics, the online training. In this session, we are going to learn how to set up email signatures. And in that, we will try to see how to create a signature, then how do you enable it, and you can have multiple signatures, and you can also learn how to delete or edit signatures. So let's look at the next slide. So in this session, we learn how to create an email signature. An email signature is a text like your contact information or a favorite code that automatically added at the end of the email message as a footer. So you can use different signatures for your emails. For example, you can set a signature default for new emails, the one you compose or you reply to. You can also choose a different signature with each email you send. Google has a very nice help center where you can find all these instructions written down. So if you have the time to read, you can go ahead and read it, but I'm going to show you in a demo. So let's do it right now. Okay, so the demo time, let me just come back here and show you. So as you I've been seeing this screen for different sessions. This is our demo user. I'm already logged on to the Gmail account. And before I go there, let me quickly show you that this is the help center I'm talking about, and it has all the instructions how to create or change or edit and remove and then have multiple signatures. So we're going to cover all of that in this session. You can also see on the top that this is the information for the computer. But if you want to do this on your phone, and if you are an Android user, you click here and the details are here. If you are using an iPhone or iPad, then the information is right here. I am trying to do mostly for the computer, and I recommend most people using this on the computer. So let's see, if you are interested in other subjects or topics, then some of the help is also available here. So please find the time to look at it if you get stuck with something. But let's get back to our demo. So in here, the very first way or very first easiest way to set a signature is that you can create a signature right here, set a signature. If you don't see this in your email box, simply because you got this box from a previous outgoing director. So the way you can get this is you go to this icon, click on all settings, and then you go down to signatures down here somewhere. So it says signature, and you can see it says no signature right now. So all you have to do is click on create new and give it a name. For example, I want to call it my signature. You can name it anything. Then you say create. When you do create, your signature is created, but there is a box right next to it where you can do your signature. So before I do this, let's say if I say compose right now, you see that when I say compose, I have nothing here in the bottom here, which means my email, I would have to write the signature on every email. So however, when I do this, and let's say for sample, I take my signature and I'm just going to cut and paste from a different email and then come back and paste it here. And then I'm going to change. So it should be your name here and your title, and then whatever your phone number is and whatever your fax number. Now, this is the fax number for the head office. So I have it. If you don't have a fax number, you can put in either an alternate number or some other number you want people to know. And then the address of your branch. If you're working for the head office, then the head office and the website. And there is a standard message that required by law that we need to inform people that if they receive this email mistakenly, then the information provided in this email is copyrighted and they should delete it. So you can read through this standard message. After you've done that, you are going to say save changes. Okay, that's the first thing you do. Now, in order to go back here, I think I should have done something else here before I did. So what I forgot to do before, because I'm always forgetting to save the changes. So I went one step ahead, but this signature will still not work if you have just created and not do any settings. So in order for this signature to show up in your email, you can select, you can say for new email use, meaning if I say, if I pick this, my signature, and I said insert signature before quoted text or something like this, if I do this and then save, now what happens now when I click next, you noticed that my signature showed up here, right? Now, here, this icon also tells you that you can insert a signature. What does that mean? Let's go back into all settings. And let's go to the signature one more time. And this time I'm just going to say no signature. Click on save changes. Now, if I do this compose, then I can always do this. And then I can pick my signature here also. So if you don't want your signature to show up in your new emails automatically, then you have a shortcut from within your compose message screen that you can insert that signature. But since we do this a lot of times, I want to turn this thing on by default. So anytime I send my message, I don't have to worry about that. So that's one. Now, right next to it, it says on reply forward use. What does that mean? So if you want to, if you are doing a reply to an email and you want your signature to be part of that, then you have to select your signature, right? So if I go ahead and say save and changes, so let's say this was one of the emails. If I say reply, and now you notice that my the signature also showed up on the reply. So I hope that is clear. So let's quickly go ahead and see how we can edit a signature if you made a mistake. If you notice, I made a mistake on the typo here. So I can go ahead and just go click and just change that word title and fix it. And anytime I do that, I just go ahead and save and changes. Yeah. So let's get back again. This time I'm going to click on this and come back here. If I want to change the name of my signature, then I can say edit, and I can say new email signature, right? So now I know that this is going to be my signature for when I send a new email. If I want to have, and right now the reply and forward is the same signature, but let's say we want to have a different signature for the reply. So we say create new, and this time I say reply signature, just to make it stand out a little bit, signature, and then say create, and I go back here and I copy all of this, and then I paste it here. And this time I'm just going to probably just put a little bit, not a whole lot of information, but a little bit of information, like my phone number and everything else. And let's see. Yeah, so that is good enough. If I say, and then I can pick this signature for my replies and say save changes. So now when I compose, I see this signature. However, when I reply this time, this is going to be a different signature. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Now you realize that, oh, I'm moving out, or I'm no longer the director, or maybe you're not happy with the signature. All you do is you go back into all settings and you go ahead and say, okay, you pick the signature you want to delete. You say, go ahead and say delete, and you click on delete, and that signature is gone now. You see that signature is no longer here. If you want to assign the same signature here, now you go ahead and select this, or you can go ahead and delete this one as well. And now you are back to square one. You no longer have a signature set up. So if I save changes And if I click on compose, then there is no signature here. So I hope that this little quick tutorial helped you understand what signatures are. And on the same token, let me quickly tell you that when you click here, you see your name here. Now, as I explained in a different session, if you were inheriting this inbox from somebody else, then this might still have their name or their picture. So you can simply click on this and you can update your picture. You can also change your name. How do you change your name? You go to all settings, you go to accounts, and you say send mail as, and you say over here, you put another name and you say my name, and you say, let's see. Okay, then it says treat as an alias, say next step. Please enter a valid email. No, did I made a mistake? Okay, no. Okay, I had supposed, sorry, I made a mistake. I have supposed to go edit info and then put new name, right? And then save changes. Then what will happen? It will say, let me see if I refresh this. Yeah. Oh, still showing the demo user. Why is that? Let's see. Okay, so if I compose IT test, oh, it takes a little while to maybe update that. So let's take a look. But this is how you change your information when you're sending it out. Okay. Let's see if I get an email. Yes. So let me reply back to this email. That I did get an email from your new name. Okay. So let's go back to the inbox, and I'm gonna see that email came back to you. Okay, there you go. So you can see the email was sent out to me by new name. So you can go ahead and change that back. And let's quickly go and change it, change all settings. And then go back here, accounts, and then edit. And you just go back to demo user and save changes. Okay. The other thing you can do, basically, when you click on manage your account and you go your personal information, that's where you change your name. So that's another place where the name is stored. So let me quickly show this, and that will probably change the name for from there as well. So let's quickly save that. Okay, so go back and let's go. There you go. See, now it's changed it to your new name. So that's how you change this name here, and that's how you change the display name inside your email. So let's quickly go ahead and wrap it up by looking at the lesson summary. So what we have done here, we have learned how to set up email signature. The help center link is this, and we did add, edit, delete, and we also did multiple signature. So thank you for watching. I hope you learned something today. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.